Heavy hoops from this past weekend and the weekend in front of us as well. Let's start from a few days ago. We featured 12 broadcasts with 10 of those on the TV side for the Western Conference girls and boys tournaments. On Saturday at WNCC, champions were crowned. We'll start with the boys game as Scottsbluff really on cruise control for their 70-48 win over Sidney. Nate Kelly led all scorers with 19 points. Trey Boswell had 17. The Bearcats with double-figure games from 3 players in total. Scottsbluff connected on 10 three-point makes, but head coach Scott Golian said the key to the tournament championship was their strong defense against the Red Raiders.
And it starts with Des, Des and Nate primarily. But other guys played tremendous too, just pressuring the basketball and making guys uncomfortable. But Des was tremendous on Kaiser at the start of the game, and he brought that energy when he dove on the floor. That gets energy. Our guys got to understand that a little bit better sometimes. But he dove on the floor. That got energy. He's clapping. He gets a strip. And then Nate pressuring the basketball up top, and our guys just playing together.
Scottsbluff winning their 4th straight Western Conference tournament on the boys' side. The third-place game saw Gering knock off Alliance. It was also the top 2 seeds arriving for the girls' title game, with Sidney winning handily over Gering. That final was 60-38. The Lady Raiders showed off their depth, and their full-court defense forced Gering into 25-plus turnovers in the game. Sidney closed the first half with a little run to go up by 8 points, and then they held Gering to just 2 baskets from the field in the third quarter and took full control. Known for his 5-for-5 substitutions over the years, Sidney coach Tyler Shaw talked after the game about more 1-for-1 and 2-for-2 substitutions in that win.
Honestly, we need to see different combinations. We have to mix groups a little bit and see them in, we can see it in practice, but, when you put people in the stands, it gets a little bit different. So seeing some different mixed groups and just trying to be creative and flexible as the game goes and how the game dictates, and that's what we're trying to do.
For Gering, still a solid weekend with 2 wins, including a semifinal victory over Scottsbluff. That came on Friday night. The Bearcat girls bounced back from that to beat North Platte for 3rd place on Saturday morning. This upcoming weekend, we'll have 12 TV games between Friday and Saturday for the Western Trails Conference tournaments from Cougar Palace up at the college. Also, both Gering and Scottsbluff, they'll have road trips on Friday and home games on Saturday with radio coverage only. Cougar basketball had just 1 game on Friday. It was a standalone men's contest on the road. The Cougars win at North Platte Community College, 101-97. Right now, it's a high-powered attack for the Cougar men. They've improved to 3-1 in South Sub-Region play to take the lead in the conference standings. Kellen Harris led 5 in double figures with 22 points. The men and women will be on the road at Lamar on Saturday. And there was plenty of high school wrestling as well. Multiple recap articles are posted on the website with team scores and links to all the individual finishes. You can check all of that out online. That's the latest today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.